I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your Bullish Bit, brought to you by BITREFILL.com, the easiest way to get living on a Bitcoin standard. Head to their website and pick up gift cards for great places like Amazon, Apple, DoorDash, prepaid MasterCards, and plenty more. You can check them out at the links down below.
It's not a coincidence that they don't teach financial education in high school in the United States. I think they do it on purpose. I think that if people really woke up to the reality of, how the financial system worked, I think this is actually a quote by Ron Paul. I think there would be a revolution on the streets the next day. So the fact that, these kids coming out of high school, right, where their brains are still, very, very open to learning new types of information very quickly. The fact that they're being educated on a new financial system is a huge deal. The fact that the new generation of El Salvadorians, or at least a portion of them, are being trained and educated on Bitcoin rather than the fiat system, I think is a massive deal. I think this is how we really change things. This is how we really win over the hearts and minds of individuals. Because what I've noticed is that most people, specifically the people that have spent the majority of their lives in the fiat matrix, meaning they've tried to maintain their purchasing power, they've invested, they've bought real estate, all of this stuff just to, literally just maintain their wealth. The fact that these kids are just being taught, this is how things will change. And what El Salvador represents, and being a Hispanic, being a Latin American, living in Miami, Venezuelan parents, the moment I landed to this country, I had a don't trust, verify mentality. So the first thing I did when I got into immigration, I said, I heard you guys accept Bitcoin. And they said, yeah. And the lady said, Bitcoin or Lightning? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Lightning. Literally take out my Zeus wallet, scan the thing. She gives me a QR code. I tweeted out, got retweeted by Nayib Bukele. Absolutely crazy. I sent that to my parents immediately. Said, Mom, I made it. But in all seriousness, what Premier Bitcoin has done, and Ben had the honor to, attend that auction dinner with you, Max and Stacy, of course, which have done so much for this country in terms of steering them in the right direction, staying away from, the shit coins and all that stuff. I really feel hope in the people of this country. And this is coming from someone who's lived in various Latin American countries. El Salvador is special. You feel hope, you feel optimism here. And what Mi Primer Bitcoin is doing is really moving the envelope. It's really moving this, ever so slowly, one step at a time towards this world that we all want to live in as Bitcoiners, this hyper Bitcoinized world, this world where you have the ability to save for a better future. Therefore, you have the ability to be optimistic about a better future, a world on a sound money standard, a world, on Bitcoin, which we all think it is. So what those guys are doing is absolutely incredible, and kudos to them. And it makes me extremely bullish.